Oh, all right, guys. Welcome to Thursday night at the chick's house.
Is it Thursday?
Well, it's Thursday. What will not be the chick's house in 4 days from now. Wink, wink, foreshadowing. Anyways, let me just go ahead and turn the camera around real quick. And just before we talk to you guys about what's going on, we haven't vlogged in a while, or we haven't vlogged much this past few days.
We haven't even put up a video for like the past two.
And I haven't put, I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow that you guys will have already seen at this point if you watch us all the time. And you will kind of have an idea what's going on. But here, let me just show you what's going on. This is currently our house. As you know, usually these shelves and cupboards are covered. Well, that just looks messy, but it's because as we rotate around, you notice that there's no artwork on the walls. The changing tables are gone. The kitchen cabinets are messy, but everything is bare, like nothing's in there. And as we go up front here, this is where the real craziness begins. The entire entryway is lined with boxes, stuff we're selling, more stuff that's packed up, tables. As you can see, all of our artwork is off the walls. Everything is bare. The tables are all folded up, ready to go. The house, I don't even know what to say. We are packing up. We are getting ready to go because our crazy move out schedule, which we had planned out, and we were originally supposed to be out on the 20th of October, has now been moved up to, we are signing documents on the 6th of October, and we have to be out of the house by the 9th. That's about 2 weeks less time to prepare than we thought we had. So I am sorry that this week has been basically non-existent on the channel. I am sorry for the inconsistency of the vlogging itself, but life has been insane. There has been so much stress. There has been so much fear, like if we're being honest, anxiety. There's some joy and happiness thrown in there at times, but it has been an insane, crazy time. And the reason we're pulling out the camera right now, and the reason we wanted to talk to you is because me and Ash were just talking. We were just sitting here. The kids are asleep. Why do you look so tall right now?
I'm on a pillow.
I look like a midget. So we were talking and...
No, that doesn't work.
By the way, Ashley threw out her back yesterday, so she is...
So it's super helpful.
As we're packing up, she's basically immobile.
Not immobile, I just am in pain.
Okay, so there was a lot of craziness going on, and it was to the point like where, like I said, we were originally going to be out on the 20th, then it was bumped up to like the 5th or 6th, and then last night the craziness happened where we thought we might not even close, and we might not even sell this house, that we would lose the sale, and we would be back at square one. And me and Ashley both sank into a deep, dark depression for a little while. And
it was like nothing that we couldn't do.
It was completely out of our hands. It was the buyers that was in question. And so, praise Jesus, as of this morning, that sounds, it sounds sad to say that, but I am so, I can literally attribute it to nothing but him, that this morning we are officially moving forward. The time frame is still sped up, and we're still have to be out of here almost 2 weeks early, but the sale of the house did not fall through, and we are signing documents tomorrow morning. The buyers already signed today, so... Yeah,
their realtor worked a miracle. I mean...
So, we did, the reason this all came up is because before I put up the camera, I was telling Ashley, last night, I was to the point where I was like, I don't know if Jesus is testing us, if God is just putting us through these trials, because we feel like everything has been insane and crazy, and everything we tried, we hit roadblocks. So we didn't know if we were doing the wrong things, or if we weren't relying on him, or what it was. But last night, there was literally nothing I could do but say, well, God, you know what, I literally have no control here, even if I wanted to. So it is 100% in your hands. Whatever your will be, just give us a peace. Let us know what it's going to be and take us along for the ride. And as of right now, it seems like he wanted the house to sell. What happens within the next week with the purchase of the trailer and whatnot, that's a whole other can of worms we haven't got into. We did get a truck, spoiler alert, if that vlog hasn't gone up yet, we do have a truck, which is amazing, by the way. I am stoked about the truck.
I actually have never ridden in it. Never.
and we've had it for about 2 days. We still have no trailer. And if everything's going as I think it's gonna go, we have to be out of the house Monday, and we still won't have a trailer come Monday. That just adds a whole nother level of stress to this whole entire situation. So,
yeah.
You know what? While I'm talking about this out loud to them, do you want to just put this video up tomorrow, just to have this be like a one-take video, and like it's a spoiler because it kind of jumps forward in time? But what are your thoughts?
It's up to you.
Anyway, so you guys might be seeing this before you see anything else.
It looks real good.
Because I feel like I'm going to be repeating a lot of this information to you guys if we do a live stream tomorrow. Anything you want to update them on, or just keep it as a simple trust in the Lord? Because I feel like that's something we haven't been relying on as much as we should be. Like, we have been depending on ourselves, and whereas I don't feel like it's wrong to try and make your own plans and try and, like, you know, plan for the future, obviously.
But if you're not listening and...
But like, so anyway, I have never been, I don't consider myself super spiritual, and like, I am not one that's like, the Lord told me to do this and blah, blah, like, you know, I wouldn't consider myself one of those people, but maybe this is him saying, hey, you need to rely on me more. Like, I cannot attribute any of the craziness that we've been going on to anything other than that. Like, we need to rely on him more and try and hear him more. Like, that's what I can think of. I don't know.
It's been crazy. It's been, I mean, that's the only thing I can think of is it's been crazy. Yeah.
So we've asked for your prayers and stuff before, but if any of you are praying people, we would appreciate your prayers, and we appreciate your patience with our inconsistency. Once we get a trailer, and once we are...
But I just heard incontinence.
I appreciate your patience with our incontinence.
And then I'm like, nope, that's not what was said.
Fingers crossed, or not fingers crossed, it will be. We will get on a routine and a schedule as soon as we are on the road and we are set in our ways, as far as like, we have a trailer and we have a truck and we kind of know what's going on. I think the schedule will be anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week. Once we do that, it's going to be it's a whole different world that neither of us know anything about, and like uploading remotely and like so I don't know. I've been watching a lot of travel vloggers lately. Some people do once a week, some people do daily. I can tell you right now, we're not going to do 7 days a week. No. I'm gonna try and shoot for 5, but it might end up being like 3 days a week. I don't know what it is. It all depends on the kind of videos we land on and the time I have. Like, it's all up in the air. But at some point, we will have an official schedule. We will have consistency, and we will be on this crazy, exciting new journey. And hopefully you guys will join us with it. Do you have anything else you want to say before we close? Because I think I'm just gonna put this up tomorrow as a one take.
No, I don't think so. There's other things that we've got in the works. Hopefully they pan out and we have time to do them. It's been a crazy like 24, 48 hours and yeah.
So be sure, if you're interested in us if you are interested in figuring out what truck we got and whatnot, those videos will be coming out soon. I can't tell you when, but those will be coming out soon.
So sad.
And the conclusion of our trip up to Yakima for the cousin's birthday, that'll be finishing up. Because as of right now, we are currently, vlog status, we are in Yakima for Ella's birthday. So sorry to jump around time. That was about a week ago. That was 5 days ago. A lot has happened since we were up there. An insane amount has happened since we were up there. Yeah. So I hope you guys had an awesome week. Happy Friday. Have an awesome weekend. Remember, stay positive, guys. Even if life is insane and you have no idea what's going on, focus on the positive. Focus on the good things you got going in your life. Stay positive. Get out there. Life is an adventure, and we're going to make some memories.
I have to say, guys, really quickly, this guy on the staying positive, he is the best example that I could ever think of. I have been crazy. I know that. I've been the, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? What's going on? Like, I mean, look at my face. Come on now. But when he says stay positive, I mean, I honestly can't think of a better example. So thank you for letting.
And to be honest, it's not just something we say to close the vlogs. Like, I know some people have catchphrases or whatever, but it's the reason I use that is because it's what I used to say to her all the time. It's what I say to Baby Chick. In fact, today we were in the car and she said something. I don't remember what it was, but I was like, do you remember, what do I say? Oh, it was about fear or something like that. Like, what do I usually say about fear? She's like, don't let it, it's okay to be scared, but don't let it stop you from doing things that you want to do. Or like, she like quoted myself back to her, which is like, it's okay to be scared, but stay positive, focus on the good things. Anyway, so it's not just a tagline, it's what I try and live by. I'm not good at it all the time, but it's what I try and live by and encourage these other people to do so as well. So hopefully you guys don't just glaze over it every time I say it, but you take it to heart. Do try and stay positive and focus on those good things. Get out there, because life is an adventure. Like, we're trying literally, I'm like, this whole journey, it's like, the funny thing is we made up this, like, our closing tagline before we even thought about this journey. But it's like, this,
that's true. That's so crazy.
This tagline like embodies this journey. Like,
oh my goodness.
We had crazy stuff going on, but we're staying positive. Life is an adventure, so we're going on an adventure, and we're going to be making memories traveling around the country. Like, we are embodying this tagline that we made up before we even did this. Like, that. This may sound cliche and totally like too much God in this, but that could be a total God thing. Like, it's crazy how that worked out. Anyways,
but
thanks for watching, guys. This has probably been a long one take.
And thank you for staying positive and helping the family get through it.
See you,
it's crazy.